All right, taking a look here, it looks like day 55 on the syllabus, November 12th. And what we're looking at is last week we got a jump start on 0502. And really what 0502 is making your front end components in React. And so we're getting back into the front end and really just working with HTML, some CSS, maybe some JavaScript on the front end JavaScript, maybe. And Bootstrap, right? Getting refamiliarized with Bootstrap, and also how do you tie in all these elements into React, right? How do you make components out of these elements? And so, really, 0502 is really just again front end focused. And so we've got 2 lab days here, Monday, Tuesday, or excuse me, because today's Tuesday. Then we've got Wednesday to work on the lab. And then you're going to notice lecture, so 2 days of lecture. 2 days of lab this week, 2 days of lecture, and then a 3rd day of lecture. Whole lot of time for lecture because this is what we're doing after this is we're going to tie in the front end to the back end. And that's really why there's a whole lot of lecture time here because yes, we're tying in the front end to the back end. Authentication, authorization, RESTful APIs, React, Mongo databases. There's a lot going on. And, excuse me, I got something in my throat. So have a lot of lecture time, but then looking forward, we got Lab 0303, we've got a hands-on test, and then basically a whole lot more time to work in, whether you call it lab or whether you call final project. There's also a lab 04, so that's not seen here. But the point is, we got a lot of days, 3 days left of lecture. Certainly that's not the last lecture that will be done. I'll sprinkle in some additional theory, but then we're looking at a whole lot of time for lab, and that's going to allow you guys the time that you need hopefully to flush out these final projects that are impressive, good examples of your work. Okay, just working on it an hour here and an hour there, a little bit hard to get a lot of work done. So this week, going back to this week, we got lab, lecture, and then moving forward, a whole lot of lab / final project time. With some lecture sprinkles. So this week, all we have that is due is 0502 that is due on Sunday. That's the only thing that's on the due list for this week. Any questions about the syllabus, where we're at or where we're headed? All right. I'm going to come around today and check in on everyone, see how you're doing, and see if I can help.